As the Muslim call to prayer rings out across Niger 5 times a day, nearly everyone stops what they are doing to offer their prayers to Allah, hoping to gain entrance to paradise. Meanwhile, Niger is classed by the UN Human Development Index as having the lowest human development in the world, and is rated by Save the Children as the second worst place in the world to be a mother. Beggars tap on car windows at most intersections, and disease and filth are everywhere. Nearly 90 years ago, SIM began working in Niger. Early pioneers persevered in the face of great challenges and began paving the way for us missionaries who would follow in their footsteps. Today, SIM continues to have a strong presence in Niger. From small village health clinics to full-blown hospitals, rural evangelism to Bible schools, construction to aviation, and schooling for both Nigerian and missionary kids, SIM is working to bring the love of Christ to Niger. Linda's work is to coordinate projects for SIM missionaries in Niger. For any project to receive funding from donors, it must be properly documented and approved, and then entered into SIM's database. 5 examples of the 65 SIM projects across Niger are: Galmi Hospital's Center for Nutritional Rehabilitation and Education provides a safe, clean place for malnourished children to be renewed nutritionally and for their mums to learn new practical ways of caring and providing for their malnourished child. Sowing Seeds of Change in Sahel works with motivated individuals and social groups within the poor rural communities of the Maradi area to facilitate the transformation of physical, social, and spiritual life. Niger General Education trains, encourages, and supports teachers in educating the children of Niger from a Christian perspective. The Fulfulde Ministry Training Center in the town of Dakoro equips Fulani Christians to become lay teachers who can mentor believers, read the Bible in their own language, and explain it to their relatives. The Niger French Pastor Book Set provides ministry resources for pastors and qualified lay people to strengthen their ministries and, through them, the church. At SIMAIR, we've had our own project for the past 9 years. That's the acquisition of 2 Cessna 182s powered by diesel engines, and we're very thankful that this project is now completed. On March 5 of this year, our second diesel plane arrived, making our fleet 100% diesel engine planes. Although our fleet is changing, our goal remains the same: to provide safe and efficient air transport to evangelical missions across West Africa at a reasonable cost. Roads in Niger don't seem to be improving at all, and the huge distances, coupled with the heat, keep SIMAIR a valuable transportation asset in West Africa. Last year, SIMAIR flew approximately 120,000 miles across West Africa, 99% of which were directly for missionaries. We would appreciate your prayers for us, for our safety and wisdom as we face challenges particular to aviation in West Africa, and also for our witness with those we rub shoulders with every day, on the ground and in the air.
Sing a new song to him who sits on heaven's mercy seat. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Holy, holy is he. Sing a new song to him who sits on heaven's mercy seat.
So, after many years in Niger, are we seeing any results? Are people coming to the Lord? Is the church being strengthened? Thankfully, the answer to this question is yes. When Gary and Joy Freeman began working 60 kilometers west of Niamey among the Gormanji people 14 years ago, there were only 8 churches. Now there are over 30, amounting to somewhere over 2,000 believers. People are being baptized and taking public stands for the Lord. Dave Edens, who for 38 years has been working in Agadez, a desert town approximately 900 miles up in the desert, says,
So, are you seeing some results?
After many years, we are, but many of them are coming out and confessing Christ openly as their Savior. So people listen, they're afraid. They're afraid there's a lot of peer pressure here. There's a lot of religious pressure here.
Suleiman, an Islamic teacher, tells his family, I know the missionaries' words are the truth. Follow them, but because of my position, I cannot. In a day where, in the Western world, tolerance is almost worshipped, God says, there is no God apart from me, a righteous God and a Savior. There is none but me. Turn to me and be saved, all you ends of the earth. For I am God, and there is no other. Jesus is the only hope for Niger, indeed, for the whole world.